Oh, it ain't. There we go.
All right, we're ready.
You ready?
Let's go.
Let's get it. Passing that Pepsi, brother. Shout out to Pepsi.
Yes, sir. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
What up with it?
It's Nick Freeze.
What it do, what it do, what it do?
Episode 71 has officially began.
Let me see that Pepsi.
Yes,
Lots to talk about going on in the world of sports right now, especially this is when all the worlds seem to collide in the sports world. We got all the major sports are happening around this time in October. So we got a lot to talk about. Definitely talk some NFL. It's opening night of the NBA. MLB playoffs going on right now.
Shout out to all three sports.
So you even got hockey started. So everybody's going.
I'm about to say soccer going too. Shout out to soccer.
MLS still going. Everything always seems to be in October for some odd reason. But that's time of the world. So a lot to get into. Happy opening night, everybody. Hope you wish success to all your teams this NBA season. Except when y'all play the Lakers.
Trash. Where the oh, there, go right there. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
You said we play again too?
So a lot to get into tonight. Shout out to Kenzie in the comments. I love opening day in the NBA. So
Shout out to Kenzie.
yeah, so it's already we got the
Shout out to the 4-2 Chargers.
wow, yeah. Seems like AFC what, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Or
4-2.
either you're the 4 in the AFC West, you're the 4-2 or 3-3.
I'm not talking about you, bro. My bad. This most definitely was all about, the quote unquote superchargers.
Yeah, I'm watching the Dodgers. I can't.
Speaking of Chargers, what's up, Lisa?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with watching the Dodgers. I'm a Dodgers fan. So
Sorry to hear that.
hey, man, chill. But I'd like to get into. Let's obviously we're talking baseball. Let's start obviously. Yeah, that should be it.
Okay.
Let's start with the world of baseball. What's going on right now with the?
Do we have to?
Oh man, oh yeah. I'm on neutral ground right now, so. Well, not really, because I'm actually rooting for y'all. So technically, I'm not.
Hey, Kenzie, chill. Jackson not a Dodger right now. Sorry, Mark. For those who don't know, I'm a Dodger fan. Mark's a Braves fan. There you go. So.
Shout out to the Angels that I wish were playing.
I wish the Braves was playing.
I'd rather deal with your problem than mine. I'm gonna be honest.
So let's talk some about MLB. All right, so going now, the MLB is going on right now with the Major League Baseball Major League playoffs, LCS series going on. Obviously, we have the Dodgers and my Dodgers and Mark's Braves going on right now. Yeah, I know this Dodger game is crazy, Nick Foster. The Braves were up 5-2, and then just now in the bottom of the seventh, a 3-run homer from Cody Bellinger and an RBI double from Mookie Betts, and the Dodgers are now back up 6-5 going into the top of the ninth as they look to try to.
Ooh, man, that sucks.
Braves had a good year.
Nah, they're still about to win this. I still have faith.
I don't. This happened last year.
I disagree. I agree with Mark, but I hope he's wrong.
Hey, man,
because I don't want
last year.
Same thing.
If you wonder why Mark keeps saying the same thing, because if you remember last year when the Braves and Dodgers met in the NLCS, the Braves were up 3-1. But they were up 2-0. Dodgers won Game 3. Braves won Game 4, and they were up 3-1, and then the Dodgers came back and won the series in 7. Yeah, Kenzie, I think the series is going 7 regardless. But but obviously over in the American League, the Boston Red Sox, who we all predicted to come out the American League, they're up 2-1 on the Houston Astros. For that game, 4 is going on right now as well.
Shout out to the Astros.
Why?
Well, not the hat.
Not the hat.
Shout out to nothing of the Astros.
No love for H-Town?
H-Town, I got enough for H-Town.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in Houston that's watching.
I got enough for H-Town. I don't got enough for the Astros. I got enough for H-Town. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to my Uncle Kevin. He's watching from Houston. He's watching from Houston every week.
There we go. And shout out to Kev.
Yeah, but nah, man. We ain't getting no love today. We ain't getting love to those lying, cheating Astros and their H-hat. But let's talk about baseball postseason right now because obviously it sounds like, wow, Josh,
what happened?
I can't read that on here.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I can't read that on here.
That's one of those.
Yeah, the FCC. Let's go Astros. Forget all about. Look, I hate Boston too, Kenzie, but I'm not rooting for the Astros. Technically, I'm not rooting for the Red Sox either. I just prefer seeing them them in the World Series over the Astros because I just think if you cheat that you should prosper like that. Shout out, yeah, it's our 11:30 podcast. Yeah, I'm right. Yes, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Got the guy who I think should be the MVP this year, LeBron Raymond James, the Mamba edition. Rest in peace, always to Kobe, forever.
Shout out to Laker Nation over there supporting everything they doing for as far as with these Mamba jerseys and everything.
Yeah, it's going down today,
most definitely.
Night, but yeah, so
that's about it. I support about them. Just the Mamba jerseys.
So let's real quick before we get on to the NBA talk. I mean, and then college football and NFL. Yeah, that's right. Always R.I.P. Kobe. What happened? I think? Are we still? Will we be back here next week?
Mm-hmm.
I still have Dodgers, Red Sox. You guys both have Braves, Red Sox. Sound like one of y'all still believe it's going to be Braves, Red Sox.
Yeah, I believe it's still going to be Braves, Red Sox.
The fanship of me saying Braves, Red Sox, but the reality of me is saying Dodgers, Red Sox.
Yeah, I understand because when you when you watch your team for so many years, in certain situations that your team's not going to prosper.
It's something about the city of Atlanta, I think.
Braves. Well, just looking like this, Mark. At least Georgia's not in Atlanta.
Yeah, they did because we should have beat Alabama in the championship.
But technically, Georgia's not in Atlanta. They're in Athens. Georgia.
Same difference. I think the A stand for almost.
Oh,
ouch! Y'all see Mark as a die easy Braves fan, Georgia Bulldogs fan.
Well, no, I'm still.
Yeah, and Kenzie just hit it. Dodgers won. Dodgers win 5-6. So we know we'll have two more games here at Chavez Ravine. Game 4 tomorrow.
At where?
Chavez Ravine. That's the street.
Oh,
that's the street that Dodger Stadium is located on. Now it's Vince Scully Way.
Oh yeah, shout out to Vince Scully.
The great Vince Scully.
Who needs to announce one of these games? But.
Yeah, we've been trying that for years, and it's still not happening.
If the Dodgers go to the to the championship, they need to do something. I don't know. They didn't convince him last year, but he needs to go ahead and announce it. I'm sorry, at least just one.
Yeah, he should do at least one home game.
Just one.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I think we can get him for an inning.
Hey, that's cool.
Because I remember, if you remember when the Dodgers played the Brewers in the NLCS, they got Bob Uecker to do one inning with John Smoltz, and Joe Buck just said, you know what, I'm going to fall back and just listen.
Yeah, I mean, that's dope. I know in 2K, they used to have it where, let's say, for example, if you were playing against Boston or you were picking Boston, they would have KG announced for like one half. By halftime comes around, he's like, all right, KG, thank you, appreciate you showing up. Something like that, like you said, one inning, two, going about your day. I know the fans appreciate it. The fans be going crazy.
Oh, of course. It's Vince Scully. He can't do anything wrong, and he can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, shout out to Vince Scully.
But nothing against Joe Buck or John Smoltz. It's just Vince Scully's Vince Scully.
Yeah, he's a legend.
So let's move on to, we can get a little to the college football, then we'll go to the NBA and the NFL. Oh, man.
College football, yeah.
Well, you had a bye, so you're good. Mark's Georgia Bulldogs. Atlanta, look, the state of Georgia did have a win over the weekend because Georgia beat Kentucky.
They can do good in regular season.
Obviously, the Falcons had a bye, so.
That's a double. That might be a loss for them either way, so,
And
they'll figure out a way to lose the lead.
My Tennessee Volunteers. Oh, my God.
Oh.
I'm going to save a lot of what I have to say about what happened in that game and calling out names as far as the extracurricular activity.
Yeah, considering it was a good game.
It was.
It was a very good game, man. It's a shame that, it went the way it did. I'll talk about that more when you talk about it later. I just don't get where some of these items came from. That's the question mark for me.
I'm definitely going to say that. So stay tuned in for calling out names. We'll definitely talk about that. But my Tennessee Volunteers, it was Lane Kiffin's return to Knoxville and Ole Miss. Matt Carroll basically was out there looking like Michael Vick out there because he wasn't throwing the ball because he was basically scrambling all over the place.
For the people that don't know, John, tell the people why there's such a big rift between Knoxville and Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin, as John even know, was the former coach at Tennessee for a year back in 2010. After he was fired from the Raiders, he became the head coach of Tennessee after the great Phil Fulmer retired or was forced out, but take it how you want it. But he came, he recruited well, had a good year, and then Pete Carroll bailed on SC because of the sanctions were coming, and Lane Kiffin bailed on us and went to take the head coaching job at USC. And he left real sloppy because he came in, he was very, Lane's a troll. I'm just calling it like it is. So he wasn't surprised of the actions of All Nation on Saturday. I'm just be clear.
No.
Lane's a troll. He says a lot of stuff. He was needling Urban Meyer in Florida. Yeah, we lost that game. But it was how he left Tennessee, and then obviously since then Tennessee has not been good. Yeah, shout out to Jamie. Jamie said we was done, huh?
Yeah, Jamie did say that.
But as we're looking at next week, Mark, you guys have a bye this week, so you guys, the number one team in the country, Georgia Bulldogs, have a bye. There's no marquee matchups. Well, Nick's USC Trojans head to South Bend to face Notre Dame.
Yo, let me tell y'all something right now.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about the team we're playing.
Listen, if we somehow
exactly,
if we somehow win this game, just know that Fat better not even think about hopping up on the up in the comment section the next week.
He is. That's Fat, man.
Oh no, not if they lose. He better not. But I'm calling it right now. We're going to lose that game, and we might get stomped on. Well, I don't know. We're not at home, so we got a better chance of winning the game, which is pathetic.
But
pathetic.
Tennessee plays Alabama.
Did Alabama just lose?
Well, they lost, but then they played Mississippi State last week and just dog walked them. Yeah. All right, Lisa's back. Shout out. Dodgers won. By the way, who wants to guess the line for Tennessee, Alabama?
Is it above
50?
Is it above 20?
It is above 20.
Is it under 30?
Yeah, it's under 30.
Oh
my God.
25.
You're close.
27?
Yeah, 27 and a half.
Hey, John. No disrespect.
Yeah.
Y'all playing in Alabama, too?
Is that Alabama?
Yeah. I think it's in Tuscaloosa.
Well,
yeah.
Hey, John.
By the way, the line's now down to 25, by the way.
Hey, John, you the homie?
Yeah.
And I don't never want to see your team get dog walk like that. But they might win by 55.
I think so, too. By the way, so here's my message so I can just eliminate the comments now for the post-game comments. Don't cover the spread, Tennessee. Please don't.
You know something? I may actually put a bet on that, like a $20 bet. And
that Alabama covers?
No,
Tennessee don't lose by.
I'm gonna put a $20 bet on that. I'm gonna see if that happens, how much I get paid out. I mean, if I lose only $20, who cares?
Yeah, if you win, you go win some.
Yeah, I'm about to say that payout might be crazy if that happens. That payout might be crazy. I'm gonna check that out after this. Shout out to
so
BR betting.
So here's my question. So that's my comments. Don't cover the point spread, Tennessee.
Nick just said.
No, I need them to cover it. Cause I'm about to make that bet. I'm about to call my as the old folks used to say, call my bookie.
Oh boy. Right, don't do this. Don't. This is torture.
Nah, but yeah, that game has a possibility of getting very, very ugly very fast.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't because
I hope it doesn't either.
a couple years ago when USC played against Alabama, that game got out of hand pretty quickly. And yeah, being on the receiving end of Alabama dogging you out is not fun.
I'm seeing in the comments where I got Maynard. He says, "Do y'all think Luka's a top 5 player?"
No, but he's very good.
He's close, but he's not there yet. He's right on the outside.
Yeah.
And it's not disrespecting Luka, but
No.
So let me say, because obviously I think this came up because today Stephen A. gave his top 5 on First Take,
Oh God.
and so KD was 1, Bron was 2, Giannis was 3.
Just mute my mic when you talk about him.
Wait. Time out. Stephen A. Smith actually had LeBron at number 2?
No, he
Kyrie wasn't on the list, so don't you got to worry about that.
Oh, we
He had Steph 4. He had Steph 4 and Damian Lillard 5.
I almost threw this headset across the
nope.
what you call it. No.
I have nothing to say positive about Stephen A. Smith. So
No.
nothing.
I got a text from James Harden.
I got a text from Luka.
I got a text from James Harden. Yeah, you got a text from Luka?
Yeah.
I got a text from James Harden.
Um,
I got a text from James Harden. Like, okay.
Kawhi said, "Okay, what you talking about?"
So we got 3 different. We got 3 different text messages. Like, what? Really? That's how you feel, huh? Okay.
If you could put Damian there, you for sure can put Luka above that.
You can for sure put Kawhi above that.
And James Harden.
Yeah. And Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Anthony Davis. I wasn't even gonna go there because I don't want people to think I'm a homer. But y'all know what it is.
I'll say it for you. Anthony Davis is better than Damian Lillard. I'm sorry.
He is
When he's healthy.
Yeah.
Yes. There's no doubt about that. Anthony Davis is most definitely better than Damian Lillard. The thing about Damian Lillard to me,
He's my favorite non-Laker to watch, by the way.
yeah, he's a very likable person. So if people gonna consistently try to be like, Dame needs to do this. He needs to leave from Portland. Damian Lillard doesn't need to leave from Portland if he don't want to. Damian Lillard may like playing in Portland. Obviously, he does, because he hasn't done anything to say that he doesn't want to play up over there. And he's had opportunities to leave, plenty of them. But hey, maybe he likes to what they call it, the Great Northwest. I know there's a couple of teams in LA that wouldn't mind him being up over there.
I know. I know one, but man, don't get me started on it. Don't even get me started. Maybe even think about that idea.
He should think about it.
Well, I know someone who could be thinking about leaving the team, and that's Ben Simmons. So apparently Ben Simmons took Mark's advice from the last couple of weeks, and he reported to camp, and that's pretty much what he did. He reported to camp.
You want NBA music?
Yeah, man. We gotta talk about. We gotta talk about your man Benji.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he's tripping.
I don't know if he's tripping.
Nah, I don't think.
You know something? I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't think he's tripping.
I don't think he's tripping either.
I think he's just like, I'm done.
As he should.
He should. Only thing he tripping about is that he should have did this from jump.
Pretty
Him
much.
not showing up
Yeah, pretty much.
is the only thing he tripping about. But him, I'm with him. Yo, I said I want I want to be out of here. The coach already said you can't win a championship with me as a point guard.
You know something? I gotta.
See, a lot of people forget that Doc Rivers said that.
No.
He said he's done with AB. He said he's done with all
check this
things
out.
Philly.
Check this out. Doc Rivers, Philly. First and foremost, Philly. First and foremost, do not. I repeat, and this is from somebody who's happened to before. Do not let Doc Rivers ruin your chance of doing something very good, because he is known for doing that. Ask the Orlando Magic and Tim Duncan.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again.
Hold on. How many times he lost a 3-1 lead as a head coach in the playoffs?
Twice with y'all, right?
Yep, he did it. He did it with
He did with Philly last year.
Yep, and he did it with Orlando as well. That seems like a recurring thing with Doc Rivers.
Listen. It's crazy that he said you can't win a point guard. You can't win a championship with him a point guard. I'm starting to wonder if you can really win him a championship with him as a coach.
By the way, we got me. I don't know if y'all was in me and Mark, me in the group in the chat with me and Mark had with our other homeboys. Ben Simmons was all in the group chat sending us a lot of messages. He said he's done with everything Philly.
Listen, man.
I don't blame him.
Did y'all listen to what Gilbert Arenas said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, remember we said from the very beginning
Shout out to
that
Gil.
Ben Simmons should go about it the James Harden route.
Righteous.
Don't even look. Even if they because the thing is, even if they doing these things to irritate you, you know what you do? So I learned this when I used to work at in food. When my boss used to have me do something that I didn't want to do, and I know he just doing this to be a jerk. You know what I would do? I do the job, but I do it very slow.
Or the bare minimum.
Thank you. There you go. Just that simple. You know, I wouldn't let it get me upset. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I'm like you said, do the bare minimum. I'm gonna do this very slow to the point where it irritates you, and you have somebody else do it. So the Ben Simmons should just go about everything, like you said, the bare minimum. If they tell you they want you to do these unnecessary drills that you usually have the second and third string players do, all right, go ahead and do it, but put up minimum effort. You let dudes score on you. You let dudes cross you over. It don't matter. You know they're not about to do it for real. So it doesn't. You know what's going on. So just go ahead and do that.
And Ben Jason said, "You know what? I'm coming to practice. I'm playing. I'm practicing in sweats.
I got my phone in my pocket.
They said it wasn't his phone. They said it was a tag from New Jersey.
Well, heck,
man, I can't even say that.
That look like a phone to me, man.
Man, that look like a straight iPhone 13 in his pocket.
That like a phone to me, man.
Pause. Hold on.
Just saying. But well, I don't know. I just got 20/20 vision.
I don't have to check myself right there. That sounded kind of crazy. Yeah, Ben Simmons is going about everything the way he should. And, you know, people are saying, oh, they're trying to compare his situation with Kyrie's. And they like, you know, people bringing up Kyrie and not saying nothing about Ben Simmons. It's two totally separate things. Both players are going about things the way they feel is right.
Right.
And, you know, we've already said the issue that we've had with Kyrie is it's not the fact what he's doing. It's the fact of if you really 100% with what you're saying, just retire.
Well, I mean, he gonna retire. He gonna force his way in retirement if he playing.
Exactly. If you keep going about it this way, especially when they tell you you're not about to play. You're not about to be up over here practice with us if you're not going to be able to play all the games or be available for all the games.
Let me tell you now. I know why the Nets did that. Because the Nets had a training camp in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie went to the owner, Joe Tsai. He has a house out in La Jolla.
Yeah.
And basically, Joe Tsai made it clear he's pro-vax, and Kyrie didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, shut up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So Kyrie basically told him no, he felt, and he said okay. And way Joe Tsai got under the impersonation, okay, maybe they were good. They were okay. They was on one accord. I think Joe Tsai just said Kyrie just told Joe Tsai from the jump, I'm not gonna be here. I disagree. I don't think there would be an issue. But I think Joe Tsai got to the point maybe he feels Kyrie lied to him. Instead of just being straightforward and said, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not reporting. Instead of giving him the impression that maybe he was. So I think that is also. I think that has something to do with why that mandate came down from the Brooklyn Nets. What's up?
The Raiders just signed Desmond Trufant.
Oh, you didn't see that?
For what? Man, I'll talk about this during NFL. This is.
Mark said,
don't you say anything about your boy. I already know where this is going.
Well, Mark just heard a cornerback that was available on the street. That's what I don't know why. Mark just heard a quarterback was available to be signed. That's all he heard. That's all.
I'm not saying nothing about that until we get to football.
But so let's.
But anyway, back to Ben Simmons, man. Like I said, I feel like Ben Simmons should have.
We got
get the music popping.
Oh, okay, got you.
I feel like I said, Ben Simmons should have been and reported.
Yeah.
He should have went in there and did the bare minimum. Now, what Gilbert was saying, I kind of can see the angle of what he was doing because even Kendrick Perkins said it. Doc Rivers knew what he was doing when he went in there.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying. So
most definitely, he's not. Look, as much as we say about Doc Rivers, he's not an idiot.
Yes,
that was strategic
outside the court.
I don't even think that came from him. I think that came from upstairs. I think it came from Daryl Morey.
Yeah, Daryl Morey's an idiot too.
So
he's the biggest idiot up over there. That's a whole different story.
But he also know how to save money, right? I can have him still sit on the bench and me not paying.
Right. That's where the genius kicks in.
Mm-hmm. Which is, I think, what happened to Ben Simmons. But at the end of the day, man, like it's fun. It's funny Ben Simmons acting like that, but dog, man, just trade him.
Pretty much.
Y'all can't criticize how he played and then want a Hall of Famer back in return.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's kind of idiotic.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like
usually you want to gas somebody up that you're going to trade. This player is such a great player. He's so great for the team. The players love him, then you trade him.
Yeah.
Kind of like what the Pacers did with Danny Granger and ruined their chances of ever winning, but I'll talk about that later.
So I'm seeing in the comments, Agora Kinsey said, I'm going to say this. say it's not breaking news, but Joel Embiid is next. By the way, Barkley said something interesting about Embiid today on the pregame show. He said Embiid, he ain't had no problem with what Embiid said. I like what Embiid said. He basically said, you know, I'm done. I'm thinking about that dude. You know
There's nothing wrong with Embiid said.
No. Embiid's not going. If they look, they do not want to go back to the process of Stone Age.
Listen, man, that process is bad karma.
It really is.
Yep.
Give Iverson a job.
Look.
Just put him on the payroll. You don't even gotta give him the 9 to 5.
They played Iverson. What's his name? Brett Brown. Brett Brown.
Mm-hmm.
His coaching record is ruined behind that. Ruined. You know how many games he has to win just to erase what happened?
The stench.
It's horrible. That's going to be on your coaching record for forever. The fact of you was on a team that basically won less than 15 games for like almost 3 straight years. Like, that's ridiculous. That's horrible.
The stench of the process is ruined.
And so many players they could have drafted instead of drafting pretty much the same player for 3 straight years. You draft Joel Embiid, Nerlens Noel, and Jahlil Okafor. All 3 players were hurt when y'all drafted them. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And then what happens the year they draft Ben Simmons? He got hurt.
They draft Markelle Fultz.
He got hurt.
You got into never mind. I can't say it on the air. Never mind.
Well,
we all know what really happened, but that's a whole different story. That's most definitely it's karma for them. I
don't feel nothing bad.
Only person I feel bad for is Embiid. That's it. And even then, it's like he's young enough to get over. He can lead that team and go somewhere else.
But that team is still good, even if like let's say you trade Ben Simmons for, like you said, Wiggins and somebody else. Dog, you still have a good team.
Yeah.
Look, you still have a player who can start with Shake Milton.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a starting quality point guard.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And you still got J. Cole. I mean,
Tobias Harris as a second scorer. You're not losing no scoring.
Ball Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That doesn't count. You can't say that right now, John. He's playing basketball.
And
I'm just saying. Well, that was for Candace Parker, but I'll get to that later as well.
John tripping.
Salute. But go ahead.
But yeah, you can still get some type of quality player, even if you don't want to go as far as like getting a good player. Let's say, for example, you get a couple of dump truck contracts. You get like 1 or 2 of those, and if you get those, that means you get a whole bunch of draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that. You still have the best center in the league. You still have a pretty good second option as a scorer in Tobias Harris.
Right.
The team still has a quality starting point guard. They have depth on the team. It's not like the team is, like you said, the team's not weak.
The team is still good if you have Ben Simmons. Of course, the team is better with Ben Simmons.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Of course.
But
there's
you
no doubt about it.
You still have a good team without Ben Simmons.
Exactly.
Especially, like I said, if you trade him if you do that Wiggins deal, or if you can get him to Miami to get a couple of them shooters, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can still do it.
Yeah, most definitely. Even though I don't think Miami's letting any one of those shooters leave.
Or you
Well, I was just saying. I mean, they got a lot real.
Or you call. I know they probably say no. You call Washington for Bradley Beal.
They're definitely saying no. They're definitely saying no.
Who said no?
Washington's going to say no. They're not. They're going to try to hold on to Bradley Beal as long as they can.
Man, they ain't rebuild mode. Just let it go, dude. Just let it go.
I will let it go, especially if I can get some picks with it.
Well, Philly picks ain't gonna be worth nothing. I mean, they're still draft picks. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like
and get your scouting up because we seen what San Antonio do with late picks.
Well, San Antonio is one of those teams that they were forced into doing that.
Right, but what I'm saying is
they could be in that same situation. You're right.
Get your scouting up.
Yeah, that's true.
So Kenzie said, I mean, if Joel's really the best center in the league, though, don't forget about Jokic.
I'm not forgetting about him, but he's not the best center in the league.
He's not.
He's not better than Joel Embiid. No.
By the way, they did release that 25.
Mm-hmm. I don't even want to go there.
I didn't even see it.
By the way, Kenny Smith had an issue with them redoing the 75. I'm like, did you not forget that Dominique Wilkins was not on the list?
Not even just that. Let's just be honest. There's probably still more players they could have took off and replaced with players that's playing.
Well, we're gonna recap the whole list, but there were some names that already have made the list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did our list. By the way, you can go check out. We have the list posted on our Instagram at Sports For You Podcast.
Spoiler alert, everybody. Kobe and LeBron are on that list.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Tim Duncan's on that list.
Spoiler alert, everybody.
Kevin Durant's on that list.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Here are the guys who they revealed, and this is just like in alphabetical order. So it's not they just randomly was picking dudes. All right,
that's cool.
Kareem,
Of course.
Okay.
Giannis,
Okay.
Tiny Archibald,
Okay.
Barkley,
Mm-hmm.
Bob Cousy,
Okay.
Dave Cowens is still on the list. KD,
Of course.
Dr. J,
Mm-hmm.
the Iceman,
Mm-hmm.
Hal Greer.
Mm.
Don't know who he is, but he played for the Sixers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think he played during like the 70s.
Yeah, Harden,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Elvin Hayes,
Okay.
Jerry Lucas,
Mm-hmm.
Moses,
Shout out to Moses.
R.I.P., Mikhail,
Oh yeah, Mikhail. Uh-huh.
Mikan,
Mm-hmm.
Steve Nash,
Okay.
We said that.
Yeah, we knew Steve Nash was gonna make it.
Dirk,
We
course.
said that. Uh-huh.
Dream,
Yeah, of course.
who's better than Shaq,
Yeah.
Bob Pettit,
Okay.
tied for most All-Star Game MVPs with Kobe. Willis Reed,
Okay.
Oscar,
Okay.
Of course.
Admiral,
Of course.
Bill,
Okay.
Cartwright.
Russell.
You got jokes. He's definitely joking.
He's joking.
Come on,
He's joking. He's joking.
Everybody relax. He was just kidding when he said that.
He's kidding.
We don't need nobody hopping in the comments on YouTube
No,
talking about
Bill
the guy,
No.
the guy with the buffalo hat doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, we know. We're talking. We should have just said 11. You pretty much knew who we were talking about.
Yeah, that's funny.
And Stockton.
Okay.
So that's the first 25.
Okay.
They're gonna release the next 25 tomorrow on NBA Today. Shout out to Malik Andrews. That show was fire, by the way.
Okay.
And then the next 25, the final 25, they're gonna release on TNT on Thursday, before before the doubleheader.
Okay. So when they made the first 50,
Yeah.
they didn't put them in any order. If
No.
I remember right.
No, they just.
They just see at that time. Remember, there was no social media. There was no internet. Was just barely new.
Nobody cared who was the best player of all time during that time either.
When I watched it, because they did it at All-Star game at the 50th All-Star game in Cleveland, they announced all the centers. I think they announced all the guards first, all the forwards, then all the centers. Because Jordan was the first person they announced,
Of course.
and then obviously Shaq was on the list, and he was only in the league for 4 years.
Really think about that, everybody. I want everybody to put that into perspective. Shaq was in the league for 4 years. 4 years. And he was already a top 50 player of all time.
Yeah, but he's not better than.
I can name like about 2 centers that's most definitely better than Shaq.
Yeah, one name used to be Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
Used to be Lil Alcindor. I mean, there's another guy named Wilt. I mean,
Yeah.
so Shaq, and we bring this up because during the pregame, Shaq said when they announced Wilt, announced Wilt.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq's like, I'm better than Wilt. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah. Charles Barkley most definitely reminded them very fast that you are not better than Wilt Chamberlain. In my opinion, Wilt Chamberlain is the best center of all time. That's just my opinion.
That's not a
And it's not
a hot take.
Yeah, it's not a bad take, but I'm gonna be honest. Like the center position is one of those positions where there's been a lot of dominant centers throughout the whole time of basketball, and each one of them were dominant in their own way.
Right.
Every player did something a little bit different than the other one in their own way of dominating. Especially like, for example, like with the Admiral, he was so dominant on defense and he could score.
Mm-hmm.
So, his defense was just as good as his offense was as good as his defense. And then the same thing with Hakeem Olajuwon. You see these guys that their offense, even though the thing about Hakeem is, his offensive numbers don't look as good as the rest of them. But when you see him play, you're like, this guy can most definitely score more points if he really wanted to.
By the way, we got to talk. I know Mark don't want to talk about it.
Oh no.
I know Mark don't want to talk.
No.
We got to. I know Mark don't want to talk about it. We got to.
You got to play the music for that one, cause this is.
I know Mark.
This is insane.
I know Mark don't want to talk about it.
How in the world did this not happen?
I know Mark don't want to talk about it, but we got to. I'm sorry, man.
And look,
I'm sorry. We got to.
It was an even trade. And you really think at that time it was an even trade?
So
that's why it's so crazy that it didn't happen.
So the talk was, we brought this up in our early episodes, and that is the possibility of what if the Bulls would have traded Ralph Sampson. Houston Rockets traded Ralph Sampson.
Nope.
And the Bulls would have drafted Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan in the same year.
No.
And then got Clyde Drexler in the process.
No,
bro.
no,
This would have been their starting five.
no, it wouldn't have.
John Lucas, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, Rodney McRae, and Akeem Olajuwon.
They would have won that first time they went to the finals.
Butch McRae could have been starting.
Portland would have had.
You could have been starting. It wouldn't have mattered.
I don't even matter who was
All
on the
three
bench.
of us right now could have been starting, and we still would have won.
Pretty much.
Who's going to stop that combo?
Jordan, Pippen, and Clyde. And Clyde.
You said Jordan.
Oh,
Pippen.
yeah, eventually. I mean, I'm be honest with
No,
you.
they're saying there's an element of what if Clyde could have been a part of this trade now.
Wait, Clyde could have been part of that trade?
Now, there's NBA debates. They said they threw in the fact there could have possibility where Clyde could have been involved. Now, the story,
Ain't no way in hell he would have been involved.
now the story was there was a story that the Bulls could have traded the number 3 pick to Houston for Ralph Sampson, and that would then the Bulls would have had Michael Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon as rookies, and then eventually they would have got Clyde Drexler.
No, they wouldn't have.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have needed him.
Good point, but still, I'm just saying.
I mean, they could have got like some crazy random point guard.
They got a random point guard. John, it said that's 5 straight championships. I don't know if that's
5.
You might want to put a 0. You might want to put a 0.
Yeah. Hey, look, they would have won at least.
That'll change the whole trajectory of basketball.
It would have.
That would have just messed up basketball.
Yeah.
Houston.
Basketball would have been ruined.
Nope.
Houston would have.
Nope. I'm glad that didn't happen.
The Lakers and Celtics would have been irrelevant.
Yeah. We would have because we lost to the Rockets in the conference finals that Rudy T played.
Oh, yeah, y'all sure did.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
So that meant Jordan would have been facing Larry Bird in the finals.
And we seen what Jordan was doing when he had that weak Chicago team.
Time out. Really think about what you just said. We got robbed of a crazy finals that could have happened.
So you would have had Akeem versus McHale, Jordan versus Bird.
In the finals.
I'm not doing this.
So it don't even matter. I mean, the Celtics got DJ and
It doesn't
and
matter
Rodgers.
who they
It
have.
don't matter. The first 2 guys.
It would not have mattered. The amount of talent that this is where it would have been unfair.
Akeem
All
would have gave McHale work. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that's not slight on Kevin McHale.
Because you really think about
That
what
would've won both
was the
ways.
reason why.
It would have too, huh?
Look, what was the reason why Houston lost in that finals?
Well, they didn't have no one to guard Bird.
They still
Larry Bird just went ham. So look,
they still don't have nobody to guard Bird.
I mean, look, you would have had somebody to offset Bird's scoring.
I got you that. I give you that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anybody can guard Larry Bird during that
let
time.
me ask you
There's no.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So if Jordan went to Houston, he doesn't still have that year where he wins MVP and Defensive Player of the Year? And then beat the Celtics in the finals?
I don't think he would have led the league in scoring.
That was 88, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he leads the league in scoring as many times as he did.
So
No,
then-
he wouldn't have led the league in scoring that year.
So that would have been the Rockets versus the Pistons in the finals?
And the Pistons would have got dog walked.
Isaiah's guard. So Jordan's got to guard Isaiah, huh?
It wouldn't have mattered.
Jordan would have guarded Dumars.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So wait, when did they get Kenny Smith?
Who the Rockets?
89.
Yeah, because he was drafted by Sacramento.
Oh God, man, they would have. Oh, Jordan actually had him a point guard.
Fun fact: who was Kenny Smith's first coach?
Who was that?
Bill Russell. Bill Russell was the coach of the Kings in the 80s.
And shout out to Bill Russell. He sold his house and kept everything in there.
How do you do that, man? By the way, shout out to Bill Russell.
He kept all his. He had a cabinet with all his like trophies and stuff, and he kept it in there. He said, "I had fun with it for 7 years. It's for the next person now."
By the way,
Wait, so the person who bought the house has all that? Oh, bruh. Are you serious?
by the way, Bill Russell just went in the Hall of Fame as a coach.
Bill Russell might be the greatest person ever in the NBA.
Person-wise, yeah, there's no doubt about
First
it.
player coach.
I mean, look, when I talk down about Bill Russell, I only talk down about him because, you know, they say he's the greatest. They want to talk about him one being the greatest players of all time, like the greatest center. I'm like, okay, he's not better than Lou Alcindor or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, whichever name you want to call the man. In that point in his career,
Right.
he wasn't better. He wasn't better than Wilt during that time. from what I've seen, the way that team was built, he was the guy that was not just beat this black and white, no pun intended. He was the guy they used to guard the black people.
Pretty much.
Let's just be honest. He was the guy. They had him going up against. He had to guard Oscar Robertson when they played against him. He had to guard Kareem. He had to guard Wilt. They say Bill Russell's the reason why Wilt can win no more championships.
I think that's an obvious fact. Look how many championships Bill Russell had and how many championships.
Yeah, I mean,
Wilt had one. Bill Russell won 11.
And let's just be honest. If you we won. Well, we're not counting one with the Lakers, but during that time, yeah, he only got one against them. But even during that time, before he went to the Lakers, who in the world can name Wilt Chamberlain's teammate?
I don't know. I mean, the dude averaged 50 and 25.
And didn't win MVP.
That's crazy.
He said during that time the players did the voting. And he said the players during that time didn't like him or Oscar.
Well, they don't hate us because we're great. I mean,
but they love Bill Russell because he's the one that helped them beat them.
All right, gentlemen. So we gave our predictions last week for the conference finals with MVPs. But let's go ahead. Kinsey said Bill Russell was nothing but a better Tyson Chandler. Hold on.
Whoa.
I know your Laker fandom is talking here.
Whoa.
And I hate I hate the Celtics. I ain't for no I can't handle Bill Russell slander because I know how close he was with Kobe.
Not even just that.
That's Bill Russell.
Oh man, and I don't want to talk bad about Tyson Chandler because I'll do it a lot. But
Compton,
yeah, shout out to him over there, Dominguez. You know what I'm saying?
Baron, we need that documentary, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen soon. But he's definitely not a glorified Tyson Chandler. No way. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, the person who's a glorified Tyson Chandler is Rudy Gobert.
Wow. Yeah, he ain't. He actually ain't had Tyson tops at Dominguez or in the NBA. Tyson is prime. He could jump out the gyms. Dominguez Tyson, they don't know about that. They don't know about that.
That was about it. Go ahead.
So last week we gave our conference finals and our MVPs and awards and all that. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and predict who we think is going to win the championship. So I had in my conference finals, I had Lakers Warriors, I had Nets Bucks.
I think I had the.
I don't remember where. Let me see.
I think I had the Lakers in.
I think you took.
Was it Denver?
I got it on my phone. Oh, you had I first went with Denver, and then I went to go ahead. Then I said I'm gonna make a bold prediction and think Golden State. So let me get it. But
I think Golden State's gonna be a huge problem next year.
Oh, mine's I said I had Lakers and Phoenix. I think.
Yeah, you did have Lakers and Phoenix.
Yeah,
I think the Warriors gonna be a problem, like a serious problem as far as championship wise next year, because that way they'll have the full season with Klay compared to I don't know when Klay's going to come back, and he's definitely gonna be a factor. But you got to think about he's coming back from the injury next year. It's like all right, don't worry. This injury come back from injury thing is already over with. I go through the full training camp. I go through everything. We right back where we left off before the injury.
Okay, so Mark had Lakers Suns, and he had Nets versus the Bucks. Nick had Philly versus the Nets and Lakers Denver, and I had Nets Bucks and Lakers versus Golden State. So who we got in the finals? Are we all going to just go with the obvious?
Unfortunately,
yeah.
So we're all saying Lakers versus Nets.
Yeah.
So now who we all picking though? We already know. Y'all can see from what I'm wearing. Y'all know who I'm picking.
This is based on everybody being healthy.
Yeah, and we assumed Kyrie's returning, right?
No.
You don't?
No.
I'm going about this as if Kyrie's not even coming back.
So
no.
Okay, so basically James Harden and Kevin Durant. That's still enough to get to the finals.
That's enough to win.
Yeah, it really is.
That's why I'm picking them.
I'm picking Lakers in 6. I might just say 7. I might pray for a 7 game because Lakers in 6.
Oh,
you got.
I hate to say this. I got the Nets in 7. I think go 7 games.
I wouldn't be shocked. Mark?
I got Lakers in 6 too.
All right, gentlemen. Let's get to some NFL.
I hate saying that, but I don't want to wish nothing bad because I want Brown to win another one. But I really, really hope Russell Westbrook doesn't do anything to screw up during the playoffs.
Well, I'm telling you right
I don't want him to have one of those games where he decides I'm gonna be shooting all the shots. I don't want him to have one of those games. I want him to fall into how the Lakers going to be running this offense.
Well, we're gonna find that out tonight. Lakers Warriors opening night game. So
We're gonna find out tonight. We ain't gonna figure this out until
and I'm gonna tell people
50 games in.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
say till February.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be a slow process. I'm prepared for this to be kind of like the first year of the Big Three in Miami. So we'll see. And this is an older team too. So let's just don't overreact to what you see the first month of the season.
Well, too bad. They've been overreacting about the Lakers going winless in the preseason.
Yeah.
Which nobody cares about. It's the freaking preseason.
And I want to tell Laker fans who was saying that, and everybody who was saying that the two teams who went to the finals last year went winless in the preseason.
Pretty much. They really did. That was Phoenix and Milwaukee.
Who cares? I keep
That's
saying
what I'm saying.
this.
Like it's stupid.
Who cares about the preseason in any sport? Who cares?
Steph said, I don't care about the preseason. I'm just going to drop 41 and then just go sit down. Let's talk football, gentlemen.
Let's not.
Let's talk football, baby.
Yeah. All right, man.
We doing the picks first?
Yeah, let's go through there because obviously,
You know what I'm saying?
this is good. Yeah, I didn't have a good football weekend, man. I didn't have a good. I mean,
It was cool for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. It came at the expense of John, but it was even better because I saw the Chargers lose.
oh boy.
You know, I've been hearing Charger fans talk smack for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Lisa just said hi again.
Yeah. Oh, she showed us in time.
Oh, so let's go ahead and recap.
Because Lisa's in the.
She's in the picks this week. So let's go ahead and recap. Let's recap week 6 picks. So to start,
She said this guy.
Thursday night we had Tampa Bay versus the Eagles.
That actually ended up being a better game than I thought. Surprisingly.
I told somebody at my job to pick the under because it was under 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 50. Good call.
Everybody picked Tampa Bay.
By the way, refs,
I'm putting Lisa here.
please get rid of the taunting call, please.
Please, oh my, that is the worst call in basketball, football. Hold on, did y'all see the final score of this Bucks and Nets game?
And it is
It is 127-104 Bucks.
ring. They had a better ring night than us.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Kevin Durant and Giannis literally shot the same thing. Well, Durant was 13 of 25. He was 12 of 25. He had 14 rebounds. Durant had 11 rebounds.
Dude's nice. Dudes are crazy. All right, Rams over the Giants. Yeah.
Everybody picked the Rams.
Yeah, and I picked that. Picked that one to cover too. They covered that in the first half. Oh man.
Patty Mills had 21 points.
Wow. All right. Dolphins and the Jags from London.
John, you picked the Jag. I don't even know who won that game.
The Jags won.
The Jags won.
By a field goal. They got their first win of the season.
They sure did. John Logan picked them, huh?
No, John and Lisa picked the Jags.
Wow.
Me and you picked the Dolphins.
Shout out to y'all.
Is it a good fan? Okay, we got a question from Kenzie on the fantasy football. Is it a good fantasy football trade? Kyler Murray, E-Man, Emmanuel Sanders, and Dalvin Cook for Aaron Jones, Kyle Pitts, and Devontae Smith. I'm not trading Kyler Murray.
If you're trading Kyler Murray, no.
Yeah, if you're getting Kyler Murray, yes.
Because I was in that same situation. Somebody traded Kyler Murray to me, and I was like, okay, cool, no problem.
So you're getting
He making me make my pick look good because I picked Kyler Murray like in the third round.
okay. If you're getting Kyler Murray and you're getting Dalvin Cook, you win.
I mean, in our league, I got Derek Carr, Herbert, and Tom Brady. I don't know how I end up with 3 quarterbacks, but I can't get rid of one of them to save my life.
All right, back to the picks. Packers, Bears.
John. Oh, everybody picked the Packers except for Lisa.
She was one. You the one, huh? Yeah. Aaron Rodgers said, "I still own you."
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was funny. All right, Bengals, Lions.
Hey, did anybody see that block that Chase put on the
Bruh.
Everybody picked the Bengals.
Hold up, man. Hold on, man. I gotta pause very quick.
What happened?
Oh, John off to a good lead.
Hold on. So we said that I was advocating for the Bengals to draft Penei Sewell, right? Jamar Chase said this is why you don't draft Penei Sewell. Back to the picks.
I mean, the Chargers ended up getting the best left tackle, unfortunately.
Yeah, his name is Jamar Chase, and he can catch.
No. He said the
Chargers are getting the best left tackle so far.
Slater, you're right.
Yeah, because he's most definitely playing. He might be a top 5 left tackle already.
I have Justin Herbert though. I'm considering that the only reason I'm considering trading Oh, you have
You have Kyler?
Murray? No, you don't. No, you don't.
No.
Keep him.
What are you doing? No. Trade Herbert.
Trey Justin Herbert.
Yeah, trade Herbert.
No disrespect to Charger fans.
Yeah, but Kyler Murray might win MVP this year.
Kyler Murray's better in fantasy than Justin Herbert. Okay, back to the picks. Texans, Colts.
Everybody picked the Colts. Colts won, right?
Yeah, they dog walked them.
31-3.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, all right, John. Let's see you.
Yeah.
John, the only one who ain't missed a game yet.
Knock on wood.
Pause.
Chiefs and the football team.
John picked the Chiefs. Lisa picked Washington. I picked the Chiefs, and Nick picked Washington.
Yeah, it looked like a good pick until like the third quarter.
By the way, football team sit. We gotta talk about that Sean Taylor BS too.
They got the worst defensive football.
Man, look, check this out. I got a few people to call out on calling out names behind that.
Okay. All right.
I didn't even see it.
Man, look, check this out. We'll talk about it later.
All right, we have Vikings, Panthers.
John picked the Panthers.
Oh.
Lisa picked the Vikes. I picked the Vikes, and Nick picked the Panthers. Good job.
Said overtime by a touchdown. So what
job,
Keith
Lisa.
said, I have Kyler Murray and D-Hop, but they let me down 3 straight weeks. You still keep him.
Wait, 3 straight weeks? Kyler Murray gave me 33 last week.
Kyler Murray balled.
What do you? Hold on, kids. What league you in?
What kind of league y'all got?
The only way Kyler Murray let you down is you didn't play him.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, what kind of league you playing?
That's what I'm saying. What? Kyler Murray just gave me, I'm gonna say 33 last game.
Yeah, he gave me 33.7.
That's what I'm saying.
He gave me 33.7 Sunday.
Someone must have catfished your actual account.
Somebody point shaving.
Look, yeah. And then look, well, he's only had one bad week. He had 17. Before he had 29, 21, 48, 44. Man, you ain't getting rid of him. No.
Keep Kyler Murray.
Yeah, keep Kyler Murray. No more explaining.
Yeah. And if you win some of the prize, you send that over to the sports review. Yeah, Lisa, I killed fantasy football this week. So did I.
I beat Justin. I'm just saying that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to beat you, the brother, man. Sorry. And then
I'm on a little nice little winning streak in both of my leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Chargers, Ravens.
Oh man.
I tried to tell you.
Oh man.
I tried to tell you.
Nobody
John,
expected to get this bad.
I tried to tell you.
John picked the Chargers and John picked the Ravens and Nick picked the Ravens.
We tried to tell you.
Look, I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. I did not know it was gonna be this bad. It was horrible.
10 o'clock, man, and it's 10 o'clock in Baltimore, man.
It was horrible.
They got the Chargers out of there like this, out of Baltimore, like this was an episode of The Wire. R.I.P. Michael K. Williams.
Yeah, most definitely. R.I.P.
All right. Speaking of Kyler Murray, Cardinals,
another
Browns.
dog walk.
Gosh.
Where the music at?
What was that at? What happened there, man?
Yeah, that was. Hey, you seen that catch that DeAndre Hopkins had in that game? That catch was crazy.
By the way, that score was really 37-7. We could, if you don't count the Hail Mary.
Run with me.
So again, John, you picked the Cards, and Nick, you picked the Cards.
Again, Baker Mayfield can't win the big game like I've been saying for the past 2 years.
Trade Kyler Murray if you want, people. I'll tell you that.
Don't do that.
All right. We have Cardinal. What's next? We got
Cowboys.
Cowboys, Patriots.
Which ended up being a way better game than I thought it was going to be.
Everybody picked the Cowboys.
Shout out to Bill Belichick. You know,
getting blew up. Having a good game.
They had a good game. You know, that wasn't an easy task. Not against the way the Cowboys was playing.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb told Jalen Mills, yeah, gone. All right, man.
Just like Diz got burnt in another one. But
my Broncos versus Knicks Raiders.
Well, everybody picked.
Yeah, you all guys are garbage.
Everybody picked the Raiders except for John. John, that's the first one you got wrong.
Yeah, the irony.
This might be John's first win.
Yeah,
it is going to be his first win.
Hopefully, no. Well, we only down by 2.
Yeah, well, I know one game I got.
We down by 1.
Steelers, Seahawks.
Who you pick?
John picked the Steelers.
I know we had one job, Lisa. Tell that to Vic Fangio and to Pat Shurmur.
Hey, hey. My bad.
Really? That's how you feel? Dudes about violence on the Tuesday. I see.
Still my boy, man. Still my boy.
Yeah.
John picked. Well, everybody picked Steelers except for Lisa.
Why would you bet on Geno Smith?
Geno Smith?
By the way,
I'm glad. I was about to pick Seattle too, but I changed my mind.
by the way, DK Metcalf.
Yo, relax.
Bro, he's gonna call no names.
Yeah,
He's gonna call no names for sure. You don't disrespect Hall of Famers like that, bro.
Yeah, we'll get there. I have a lot to say about that. And then, oh God,
What happened?
it's the Monday Nighter.
What was the Monday night game? Oh,
Bills Titans.
Hey, all y'all can't pick the Bills games no more. Y'all got to pick against the Bills.
you know,
We didn't think that Sean McDermott was going to force Josh Allen to go for it on 4th and 1.
you know what's scandalous? I was gonna pick the Titans at first, but I changed my mind.
You should have.
Because I thought it was gonna be a smart decision.
I don't regret not picking the Bills because they should have won that game. If Sean McDermott would have just took the points.
I don't think that was Sean McDermott. Honestly.
I don't think that was him either.
I think
Brian Daboll.
it wasn't his fault neither. I think that was Josh Allen call.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, well,
I'll have to agree.
I think that was a Josh Allen call.
Mama always say you can't trust a guy with 2 first names.
Bills, please,
Emmanuel Sanders' face.
please,
Josh, get out the shot. Josh,
please get a running back over there. They can at least pass block or something. I don't know. Y'all didn't run the ball that much, and y'all wasn't down. It wasn't like y'all was down by a lot.
Mark was advocating for this all last week. If people watched, he's begging the Bills to run.
Yeah.
run.
Josh Allen threw the ball 47 times. He went 35-47, 353 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I'm not nitpicking on Josh Allen because he had a good game.
We all know
He missed a couple touchdowns though.
Yeah, boy. But yeah, I want to.
Can my boy Diggs get a couple more touchdowns this year though?
He missed a couple touchdowns. Emmanuel Sanders was wide open in one of the plays in the end zone, and we got a field goal at that position.
By the way, Emmanuel Sanders' face after the game said it all.
Ooh.
He was just. I don't think he was just in shock the way that ended.
Yeah, you know something? I don't blame him. I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know who's number 15 on
Are you talking about that block?
bruh. Who was that?
I don't know who that was.
That was crazy. And you know something? This game in particular showed me.
Hey, can we check their game for steroids?
Hey, you go, man.
Hey, look, all I gotta say is Derrick Henry is literally doing the same exact thing he was doing in high school
And in college.
in the pros. How many people can really say that they're doing the same exact thing they're doing to the high school players that they're doing to NFL players?
Only thing I'm gonna say is that the real Leslie Frazier showed up.
By the way, I have a what if on that on Derrick Henry.
What do you mean a what if?
That 2016 draft. He went to the Titans.
Yes.
What if the Cowboys didn't draft Zeke in the first round? They took Jalen Ramsey, and then they would have had him in the second round when they drafted Dak. I mean, he would have had a decent quarterback every year of his career.
Let me tell you something. Don't ever say that again.
Wait, you said the Cowboys should draft who in the first round?
If they would have drafted Derrick Henry instead of Zeke,
If they would have instead of taking Zeke with the 4th pick,
they took Jalen Ramsey.
take Jalen Ramsey, and then you use your second rounder. Even though they used it on Jalen Smith, you could use a second rounder on Derrick Henry because Jalen Smith wasn't getting picked by nobody because of the knee injury.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You would have had Jalen Smith, and then you would have had Dak in the 4th
Hey,
round.
you a Cowboy fan?
No.
Look, you said that was a 2016 draft, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, 2016 NFL draft.
Hold on, let's finish this.
Go ahead, because there's something crazy involved with that too.
We got the points.
So let's look at the points, Chris. Who covered? I know I picked the Rams. So
Yeah, me and you picked the Rams to win by 11. Lisa didn't get back to us in time.
Yeah, you didn't pick. Yeah, you didn't win no money in Vegas, Lisa.
And Nick picked the Steelers to win by 5.
Ouch.
So with that, John actually won this week.
Let's go.
But check how close it was. John had 12. I had 11. Nick, you had 10. And Lisa had 8.
Wow.
Now back to that what if you said.
Yeah.
If I remember right, the Raiders were very high on Zeke that year. So if what you said would have happened, the Raiders would have drafted Ezekiel Elliott
Instead of who?
Carl Joseph.
Who's on his second term with the Raiders, right?
No, he's not. He's with the Steelers right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that would have worked out for both of y'all.
Yeah.
You remember how crazy our offensive line was during that time?
Nope. I don't remember. I don't want to hear none of that.
All right, man.
We had Latavius Murray running for 1,200 yards.
Who we drafted in 2016?
Go ahead. I'll tell you right now.
2016. I think who did y'all draft in 2016?
Who did y'all draft?
Ed Oliver?
No.
It's 2017. Y'all take Trey White. So I know 2016.
I don't. Did y'all have a first round pick that year?
Wait, good. No, they didn't have a first round pick the following year after they traded up.
After we traded.
Y'all drafted Shaq Lawson.
Ouch. Yeah.
Will Fuller was the couple picks afterwards.
That receiver draft was trash until he got to the second round. You got Michael.
Kenny
Thomas.
Clark was available too, and Jalen Smith, and Chris Jones, and Xavier Howard.
They were Xavier Howard was in 2016 too.
Xavier Howard was the second round.
You know who he better than?
Oh man.
Hey, look, you know what's so crazy about what I just said? The Raiders still could have drafted Derrick Henry, but we drafted Jahad Ward.
You know who the Broncos drafted in 2016?
Who? Paxton Lynch?
Yeah. And you know who they wanted to draft?
Who?
Dak Prescott.
Oh, they're idiots.
And you know why they didn't draft him?
Because of that fight?
No, because he was late for his interview.
Just like
Wait. So
at least it said, at least you won that.
look, that was funny. So
Shut up, man.
Look,
Shut up.
now they had a chance of getting a quarterback who they very much needed,
Yeah.
but they decided to get Paxton Lynch.
Yeah.
I watched Paxton Lynch in college.
He was not.
He was not better than Dak Prescott in college.
By the way, we were going to take Dak in the second round.
Wait, in the second round. So that means
Some people had a second round grade on Dak. I know he fell to the fourth. We would have took him as early in the second round, second or third round.
in the second round, y'all had drafted. I don't think y'all had a second round pick that year.
Well, no, we had a second round pick.
Y'all drafted Adam Gostis.
Well, yeah, he's in Jacksonville now.
Yeah, so and Kevin Byard was the next pick. Go ahead.
All right, so we go. Come on, we going to his picks?
Yeah, man, let's go to week 7. Dude, man. I could be a better GM. I could have been a better GM. Leave.
The Raiders could have still drafted Yannick Ngakoue too. He was available. We could have drafted him in the yeah.
All right, let's get to week 17, man.
Hey, can you draft the defensive coordinator?
I wish. Well, our defensive coordinator is pretty good.
Save it for calling out names, bro. All right, Thursday night. Speaking of my Broncos,
Michael Thomas was drafted 3 spots after we drafted Jahad Ward.
I know he fell in the second round. By the way, he was supposed to go to the Rams, but they traded all their picks to get Jared Goff. I'm being serious. Keyshawn tells the story. He was supposed to go to the Rams, but they traded all their picks to get Jared Goff, and that's how he ended up with the Saints. Broncos and my Browns Thursday night, man.
John.
Oh, wait. Oh, y'all might win this one because it's no. No, y'all not.
By the way,
Is Nick Chubb playing?
No, Nick Chubb, no Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt's on IR. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is on IR, and they got 20 dudes on the injury report.
John, this is my last week picking y'all. If y'all lose this game.
I told Nick, and by the way, those of y'all who tapped in with us on the Sports For You IG on Sunday, shout out. By the way,
shout out to y'all. Most definitely.
And I said this: if we lose this game, Vic Fangio should be fired. Just clean house.
Nick,
this is a game y'all have to steal. I'm picking the Browns.
They're in Cleveland.
I'm picking the Browns.
Browns minus 3.5.
Because
by the way.
I think the Browns defense is still good enough for them to win that game.
That's true.
All right.
Is Lisa doing it too?
You doing the picks? If you Browns Broncos, I know she gonna pick the Browns anyway.
She gonna pick the Browns.
Yeah, she gonna pick the
I
Browns.
don't know. It looked like she put Broncos up there. Are those horses?
Horses stop. Yes.
Oh,
I told you.
Yeah.
Told you, man. See, people, man. All right.
Where Kenzie at? Kenzie not doing it?
Ken's you in the comments, man?
All right.
Come on. All right. Washington Packers.
Wait, what? Didn't you skip one?
Oh, Lions. Jared Goff's return to L.A.
I'm just gonna put loss.
Man, just put
Angeles.
Just put LAR. Everybody gonna pick the Rams.
Rams.
They're about to dog walk them.
Exclamation.
Over
point.
under Stafford having like.
I see Stafford having like 4 touchdowns. Like he's gonna go crazy.
I think he's gonna throw for 450.
He's about to go crazy.
Did B just tapped in the comments. He said Packers.
Well, that's the next game.
Okay, so Packers, Washington.
Yeah, we definitely got the Packers.
At least we got the Rams too.
Yeah, I just put Los Angeles.
Everybody's picking the Rams. There's no
All right.
way in the world somebody's going to pick the winless. Well, unless you're in Detroit.
Chiefs, Titans.
Wait. Washington Packers. Everybody got the Packers?
Yeah, I got the Packers.
Yeah, there's no way in the world I'm picking Washington.
By the way, Green Bay minus 9.5. And by the way, David Bakhtiari was activated off IR today.
Green Bay Packers.
Come on, B. B, chill.
Are you mad that y'all didn't get Kevin Byard, even though y'all still drafted Justin Simmons?
No, I can live with that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I can live with that.
I'll have to make
Is
sure.
Beep making picks?
He out there picking. He must be in the comments. He picking the Lions.
I'm not writing that down.
Come on, B. It's either B or Die saying that, man. That's either B or Die saying that.
That's for sure, B.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill was a 5th round pick.
Come on.
Okay. Don't get me upset,
You
man.
said Chiefs Titans.
Picking the Chiefs. Chiefs minus 5.5. I'm gonna say every line.
The Chiefs versus who?
Yeah, you must have an upset stomach if you picking the Lions.
Man, look.
Chiefs versus Tennessee at Tennessee.
I got Titans.
I got the Titans.
Really?
Yeah, what? Look, I've been saying the same thing since last year.
Even though they did what they did on the overrated defense Monday.
Look, I think he can still do it against their defense. Their defense is terrible.
What's those Buffaloes?
Well, they looked better before this game.
Well, Denver's was well, I'm gonna leave that alone.
We ain't gonna talk about what happened with Denver's defense.
Jets, Patriots. Falcons, Dolphins.
Oh my God, do I have to pick somebody? I got
I'm picking nobody.
bruh.
I picked the Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins.
I can't pick the Falcons. Although
There's two teams I won't pick. I won't pick the Falcons and I won't pick the Jets.
We might as well go ahead and write down Patriots on the next game.
I got the Falcons.
Lisa says she got the Titans.
Oh my God, I'm not confident in this pick at all.
You might as well next game just put the Patriots.
Who
they
you
play
got?
against?
Who Lisa got? Dolphins or Falcons?
She got
Fans.
She got fans. Jets, Patriots.
Oh my God, Patriots, please. That's ooh.
Pats.
There's no way in hell I'm picking the Jets.
Pats.
No way.
Pats.
All right.
Let me see. All right, at least it might be a little bit slow. Oh, she got Pats.
Pats.
Okay.
Okay. Panthers, Giants.
Oh, Ben really picking.
B picked the Fins.
I got the you said the Panthers and the Giants?
Yeah.
You got Packers and the Giants?
Panthers.
And Giants.
Every time I've been picking the Panthers the last couple of weeks, they've been losing.
Man,
so
and they've been losing like towards the end of the game, like giving the game away.
I'm picking the Panthers.
Yeah, I am too, but I don't know. That's 50-50 with me.
All right, I'm gonna pick the Panthers.
I can't trust the Giants right now.
It's Sam Darnold's return to MetLife, but he's not playing the Jets.
It don't matter.
All right, next.
Everybody picked the Panthers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God.
What?
Bengals, Ravens. B's picking the Panthers too.
That's gonna be a good game.
In Baltimore.
That's gonna be a hell of a game.
Let me go my name first. Ravens.
Okay.
I got Ravens.
By the way,
Lisa
Baltimore.
got Ravens.
Baltimore minus 6. Ooh, man. I'm gonna go with Baltimore, man. That's a tough one, man.
I don't trust Bengals yet.
Okay.
Well, I trust Joe Burrow.
You picking the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Ravens. Okay. Knicks, Raiders versus the Eagles.
Where they playing
Eagles
at?
are losing.
Vegas.
It don't matter.
They're in
It's
Vegas.
in Vegas.
By the way, y'all minus 3. That's a pick 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders.
She said the Ravens. I'm picking the Raiders. I don't trust Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. I don't trust that coach either.
I'm pretty sure both of them about to pick the Eagles.
Raiders. I was about to ask Nick who he picked like a stupid.
Yeah.
I said Eagles are going to lose.
Yeah. The next one.
Hey, shirt the Raiders. There we go.
She said, the Raiders. She said that begrudgingly. Okay. Y'all might as well next one just put Cardinals.
Who they playing?
Texans. In Arizona. And they're minus 17.5.
17.5.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Texans.
I'm picking the Texans to cover that.
So you said the Texans won't lose by.
They're not about to lose by 17. No.
So they're not going to lose by 18. Okay. Bears, Buccaneers.
What y'all saying? For Bucks.
By the way, Tampa Bay minus 12.5.
Whoa, she
Whoa,
put
whoa.
the Texans?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Man, I'm about to use the wrong
Is
one.
Tyrod playing?
If he did, even if he was.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. All right, so
Bucks. Who you got Bucks too, right, Jim?
yeah, Bucks
Man.
minus 12.5, by the way.
I can't. Yeah,
And then we got
I need Tom Brady to go crazy this game, which I'm pretty sure he will.
Sunday night,
MVP. I'm sticking with that.
Sunday nighter,
What's that?
Colts, 49ers.
Oh my God! How the hell that end up being the? I'm picking the 49ers. Wait, whoa! Who's the quarterback?
It sounds like it's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo. Trey Lance had a knee injury. I think he hurt his knee in that game against Arizona. So it sounds like it's going to be Jimmy G. James Garoppolo is probably going to be the starting quarterback.
She picked yuck.
Yo, and that's the Sunday night game. What the hell was they thinking?
The flex alert is not available yet.
Oh my God!
She picked Colts.
Where they playing at?
They're in the Bay.
I'm going 49ers. Every time I pick them, they lose too. 49ers.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, hold on, but I don't know about the Colts either because the Colts
you
can
got,
show
Jay?
up.
I don't know, man.
The Colts defense is pretty good.
I think I'm gonna go with the Colts, man, because I saw Jonathan Taylor almost took a crazy one to the house last week.
Ooh, man.
Hey, did y'all? Oh, nothing. Did y'all see?
I'm picking the Colts.
Let's see who.
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
And then the Monday nighter,
Don't say nothing crazy.
Saints, Seahawks.
So it's Geno Smith versus Jameis Winston.
Oh my God, we should just do a side bet of who's gonna throw the first interception.
It's gonna be Geno Smith. I don't know. It might be James.
That's why I said you do a side bet, man.
But see, Jameis' problem is he doesn't throw interceptions because he's weak. It's that Brett Favre thing. Like he just throws and here you go. Hopefully you catch it. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't. Even though Brett Favre was never mind.
I'm going to Saints.
I got Saints.
Racist.
Still in PP.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Oh yeah.
Brett Favre got a PPP loan?
Yeah, you hear about the story? Google it.
The hell he need one for? I think it was that little fake little championship ring. I'm going to go ahead and pick.
Saints -5, by the way.
They playing in Seattle.
Yeah, they're in Seattle.
I'm picking the Saints because Seattle's defense is terrible.
Irony. Seattle has a bad defense. All right, so we'll be talking against the spread, gentlemen.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me double check. I'm thinking I'm
Oh boy. Lisa, look at the score. Look at the phone and see who you want to pick against the point spread. To cover the point spread.
That Rams might cover that 15.
I think so too.
I think I'll cover that 15 too.
I think Stafford goes from like 400 and like 4
Man, he's about to go crazy this game. It's about to be ridiculous.
And I think Jared Goff's gonna throw 2 picks.
2, please.
What happened to the Chargers? Y'all on the bye. That's what happened.
Y'all got dumped on so bad. I forgot y'all didn't even play this week.
You forget your team. Do you not? In the words of Woody Page around the horn, look at the schedule. Y'all got a bye.
Yeah, y'all got dog walk so bad I had to give y'all a week off. Let me see here.
So did we.
Y'all didn't need a week off. Y'all was all right.
We should get a week off.
Yeah, y'all should. We need a week off soon. Shoot, what the hell we been going through?
17.5. That's crazy.
I got Tampa Bay covering that 12.5 against the Bears.
I'm always thinking about picking that. I don't want to pick that. Okay.
I don't know. It's difficult to score on the Bears defense though, so I don't know. But it's Tom Brady, so yeah, I'm picking him.
You said
something tells me I'm going to regret doing this.
Bucks win by 13?
Yeah, I got them winning by 13.
I'm going to regret doing this, but just based off recency bias, give me that Arizona -17.5, man.
That's crazy.
Because they lost by 28 to the Colts, and Carson Wentz is nowhere near the quarterback Kyler Murray is.
Arizona.
B said, F y'all. Come on, B. Yeah, come on, man. They not on the schedule right now.
Win by
18 in Arizona.
18. I got Packers. What's their spread?
They are they are -9.5 versus the Washington football team. They won by a dime.
By 10.
Yo.
So wait a minute, I just had a thought. This is gonna be J.J. Watt's first time playing against the Texans, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That just
the Colts last 4 games, they lost 31-3. The Texans last 4 games, they lost 31-3 against the Colts. They lost 25-22 against the Patriots. They lost to the Bills 40-0. They lost to the Panthers 24-9. They lost to the Browns 31-21. And surprisingly, the only win they have is the win against the Jaguars, in which Tyrod Taylor looked like he could win them at least 6 games this year.
Yeah, he hasn't played since.
Nope. Is he going to come back and play this year, or is he done for?
Nah, they say he's going to come back. He's just going to take some time.
I mean, they really don't have.
Personally, I wouldn't play him. I mean, you might as well just tank for the first pick.
Oh, my God. Did you see who the Texans play after this week?
They played the Rams in Houston.
This would be bad.
They have a winnable game against the Dolphins. They gonna get dog about the Dolphins too.
I hope David Culley didn't buy in Houston.
Bruh, they next few games is kind of, they kind of wicked.
So those are picks for Week 7. Now, we got a lot of time on the clock today because it is time for Uncle Dolly's favorite segment. Segment that's often imitated and never duplicated. I think today's going to be very epic, very iconic, very spirited version of the greatest segment in the world, and that's time for calling out names. And I will lead this joint off.
Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and snatch this one up.
Because we got a lot to talk about. Some stuff I'm going to be full disclaimer. Some of my stuff is not going to be all. Two things are going to be a little personal. One's going to be personal. I'm going to get that out the way first, and then we're going to get into the sports. You ready, Nick Furies?
Yeah, go ahead. You can get it popping. They got this ad going.
All right, man. So my first person I want to call out, and this doesn't, reject you from being a future sponsor of Sports for You, and that's Mercedes-Benz. Particularly downtown Mercedes-Benz here in L.A.
Uh-oh.
So over the weekend, my mom and me, we make a ride down Figueroa.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to my moms. Love you. Probably watching right now. She tapped in, and then she's probably going to go watch The Voice or something. We've gone looking for her GLC 200. She goes online because everything's been pretty much awkward. Basically out of stock because of the pandemic. There's not a lot of fleet at these dealers now. So she was looking online. They said they had it. They called her, said they had to come down for the appointment. So, we basically rearranged our day to go down there instead of going to other dealers that she probably wanted to go to. Because she said because she just figured the car was going to be there because every place she said is not going to be there. So we get down there. The guy that she's supposed to meet, not there. So another guy's helping us, and the car that my mom sees online is not even there. So we drove all the way from
wherever,
to downtown LA just to go back home. Let me say this to customer service people: if you don't know, say you don't know, please, because my mom was ticked.
Can I offer pushback?
Go ahead, bro.
Have anyone of y'all ever been in sales?
No, I worked at customer care.
The only thing I did was
You don't want to know that's illegal. Oh,
not that type of sales. Not those sales. Retail. Not those sales, brother.
I am not a street pharmacist.
oh okay. But in sales jobs, the main thing they want you to do is get the customer in the door. Then as a salesman,
Charles Barkley is going to be on calling out names later.
And then as a salesman, you're supposed to sell them up. So I know it, as a consumer, it's annoying because what I'm saying, y'all wasted your time, but that's the whole thing, is to get you in the door, because we figure once we get you in the door, we can sell you anything.
Right. Well, they didn't have the thing. What is?
They
have no cars. They have no cars there because all the cars are pretty much on the boats still stuck in the ocean right now.
Oh yeah.
Until they get them back on the mainland. The next one, I don't know. No, just because because all the shipment boats are still stuck on the Pacific radio.
Got you.
All right. The next person I'm calling out, I hate to do this. I gotta call out our wonderful county of Los Angeles. Cut the freaking beat. Uh-oh. As you see, I'm wearing this Laker jersey.
Unfortunately.
Got jokes. But usually it would have been I got the 2-3 for Bron. Otherwise, it'd been a 2-4 for my hero, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. The county of Los Angeles is being sued by, of course, Vanessa Bryant and the other families from the tragic events of the crash of January 26, 2020. The county of L.A. is ordering Vanessa Bryant and those families to be psychiatrically evaluated for the emotional distress they're suing for for losing their loved ones in a wrongful death lawsuit.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Man, I wish I could use the other one.
Dear County, it's just emotional. You want them to be evaluated? Because I guess just dying in helicopter crashing is just everyday life to y'all then, huh?
Yeah, like that's not a traumatic event, none whatsoever. You know,
because there are people just die in helicopter crashing like all the time. She lost her husband and her son. Daughter. Lord forgive me. I was talking about the other. Lord forgive me. Gigi, rest in peace. Sorry, she lost. I'm thinking about Kobe's parents. I'm sorry. Vanessa Bryant lost her husband, her daughter. There are other people on that helicopter, families who lost husbands, lost wives, lost children, siblings, grandchildren, but you want them to be psychiatrically evaluated?
what the hell makes them think somebody isn't traumatically impacted off of something like that? A parent or a grandparent dying in general is traumatic. But then you add on to it being pretty much a freak accident, and you don't think that's traumatic? Man, look. They should be sued off of them that request alone.
Right.
What type of BS is that? That's ridiculous.
County, get it together. Get it together.
Man, I can't even say what I really want to say.
Drop the beat, Nick.
Yeah, because that right there, that had me kind of hot. I'm going to leave that alone.
All right. Pause. Wow, that was awkward.
That was definitely the comic relief we needed for that situation. That situation was getting way too serious.
Yeah, it was.
I never heard that at the beginning of that song. All the times that we played it, that's insane that had played right there.
I did not know that it was there.
Yo,
so you learn something new every day, right?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Pause.
Man, that was hilarious.
I gotta call it the Phoenix Mercury, who lost to the Chicago Sky in the WNBA championship. So congratulations, Chicago.
Shout out
to Candace Parker.
Shout out to the person who should be out here, but I'm waiting my turn.
I'm getting there. Okay.
Yeah.
So the fans had to vote for the 25 greatest WNBA players. They voted Diana Taurasi the GOAT.
In Phoenix?
No, in all of the WNBA history.
Is she better than Lisa Leslie?
No. And
she's good though.
And she's nice.
I'm not saying that she's not.
You can argue she's probably top 5. But I ain't going that far.
Better than Swoops?
No. She's not better than Swoops.
She better than Maya Moore?
Oh my God.
Come on now. That might be the real GOAT right there.
Oh man. I need to. Is she better than Breonna Stewart? Breonna Stewart's more successful. I don't know. Taurasi's probably. Like I said, you can argue Taurasi's top 5.
I got Taurasi better than
I do.
Cheryl Miller?
But she's not better than.
No.
She's not better than Cheryl Swoops.
No, what I said Cheryl Miller?
Never.
You ain't even got to ask that.
Yeah, that should
Don't
be.
say nobody on that USC women's team in the 80s.
Yeah, that team was crazy.
Not Pam McGee, not Paula McGee, not Cynthia Cooper.
Man, imagine if the WNBA was around during that time. They would have been dominating.
By the way. And Cheryl Miller.
They probably would have gone on Houston Rockets team too.
Wow. Because you would have had. Imagine. Is Taurasi better than Tina Thompson?
Hold on now.
Because the fans voted her to GOAT, and I'm not disrespecting Taurasi, but the reason why the reason why the Mercury aren't calling out names because they did not speak to the media post game after losing the championship, and then they broke the door in the visiting locker room.
No, Taurasi did that.
Taurasi did that. That's even worse.
Man, I was about to say something that was all the way canceled. Go ahead.
So they were fined today, I think $10,000 or $25,000, whatever. They got fined. The team got fined. But I'm going to say this, and not to throw shade at Taurasi, but if you can't be labeled the GOAT or at Kobe's memorial with the nickname the White Mamba and say...
She's not white.
All right, I know she's Latina. What up, Dice?
Shout out to Dice.
Black
Nick.
Muscle in the building. Power Fathers in the
Nick.
house.
I didn't go to that basketball game.
What you say, B?
He said, go and finish our show.
Oh, man. So, anyway.
Hey, man, you going with that chicken, man?
Yeah, where you going? Hey, where you going with that?
Hey, Dice, for
Hey,
real.
we going with that chicken, man.
Yo. So, anyway, I didn't agree with them. Just, take the heat. You lost, but you led the play another day. You're a WNBA champion. You're a Hall of Famer. Don't do that.
You consider one of, I mean, you just got voted the greatest player
of all time. So, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's foul. What's going on over there, man? Oh, you can go ahead and walk on in and play. You good.
Yeah, shout out to Dice. Black
Yeah, shout out to
Muscle.
Dice with the chicken. Yeah,
Black
you know what I'm saying?
Muscle is in the house. So, I'm assuming you had, because you said we brought up Candace Parker. I'm assuming you got the sparks from calling out names.
Yes, I do.
So I'll save them. So I'll save them for you, and then I'll.
I got
chime
the
in.
Sparks and
up?
Derek Fisher on calling out names.
But that's what I got. Go ahead.
Y'all really let Candace Parker walk out of L.A.? You let her leave this wonderful city?
In her first year.
In her first year, she goes back to her hometown and wins them their first ship?
Hey, it was another player on their team that was from Chicago that went back and won the championship too. That was on the same team.
That's what. Look, she single-handedly made the Sparks look stupid with that decision. In 1 year. 1 year.
Here's the thing.
That's like Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay.
That was bound to happen.
It was.
That was talking about as far as like the split. There was no bound to happen with a split with the Sparks and Candace Parker.
This is the trip, because you think about how her career ended in LA, and it didn't end the way it should have. She was benched in that playoff game by Fish, and I love D Fish. He benched during that playoff game. Come on, be chill.
What happened?
We talking about the this and the Chargers.
Shout out to Mo in the house. Oh, he was on. He was on the live with us on Saturday. By the way, I wish you was on. That you had hopped on the post game live, Mark, because Mo, he said he apologized about his take on AJ Green.
Yeah, he said he was wrong.
Yeah, touchdown Sunday too.
Yeah, Kyler Murray threw that.
What's going on?
But back to the whole Candace Parker thing. She was benched in the playoff game, and that's how her career ended
In L.A. Look, check this out. For the people who don't follow the WNBA,
right?
Candace Parker is most definitely a top 5 player in the WNBA. She is a game changer. She affects the game on so many different levels. And for Derek Fisher, in my opinion, probably an ego move. Because I don't see it as a basketball move at all. Because she can most definitely defend. She won Defensive Player of the Year. You know, she won she won the MVP her first year, right?
She won the MVP and Rookie of the Year.
Her rookie year, she wins MVP.
And Rookie of the Year. By the way, remember she was voted Defensive Player of the Year and didn't even make all NBA. Didn't make either one of the defensive teams.
I don't know how in the world that happened.
That's like when they robbed LeBron. Anyway, go ahead.
I actually watched her that year. She should have been on one of those teams. Like there was that. I don't get that at all.
I just think if you win Defensive Player of the Year, that means you're the best defensive player in the league. I mean,
You should be at least on the first team defense. You know, that makes a lot more sense. But Derek Fisher, I don't know what you were thinking.
was it?
You weren't thinking, obviously. This is not, you're not in the NBA. You are not the point guard of the Lakers no more. You need to use you have to think a little bit more. You have a premier player, not even just as far as talent wise. She's a smart player, and she brings so much to your team, even outside of basketball. You know, she's one of those players in the WNBA who's well respected in the NBA.
100% agree.
And for you to let somebody like that, who's pretty much a future Hall of Famer guaranteed, just walk out the building, and then she wins the first year, oh yeah, you're looking stupid.
And the Sparks didn't make the playoffs.
Shout out.
Shout out to Candace Parker again.
Just that simple.
I wish she could take something that she learned in Tennessee basketball and give it to the football team. But
oh man,
that's something.
Oh yeah, most definitely RIP. You know what I'm saying?
Greatest women's coach.
Yeah, but
I might argue the greatest college coach ever, but that's Dean Smith.
I'm pressed to play on that one.
That's Dean Smith. That's Dean Smith.
Yeah, most definitely.
It might not be, but okay.
Touche.
And I'm a North Carolina fan. It might not
Yeah.
be.
I'm not. People gonna say it's Coach K. Or,
No,
I mean, it was
no.
Wooden. It's Wooden.
Yeah, I got John Wooden.
Yeah, it's most
Where
definitely.
the pep?
It's right behind you.
Okay.
Now I have Doc Rivers on calling out names.
Oh yeah, we can breathe on this.
Doc Rivers, what in the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
By the way, if you don't know, Ben Simmons was suspended. He was sent home and he was suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. He's not gonna play. He didn't travel with the team to New Orleans today for their opener tomorrow night against the Pelicans, who won't have Zion, by the way. Another messed up situation, but we'll talk about that when Zion and John Moran are in New York. You heard it here first. And this man said it. You heard it here first. The man from Mount F said it.
He sure did. Zion never went to play in New Orleans.
Nope.
But
He wanted to play in New York.
he really did.
Yeah, you saw his reaction the day in the lottery.
Yeah. The NBA rated the lottery for I was surprised they rated the lottery for him again. But
But guys, Anthony Davis, so thanks.
yeah, that is true. Well, that'd be the third time they should have rigged it. But anyways, this whole situation really started because of Doc Rivers. You know, you made some idiot comments that you really should have. If you were to say that, you've been better off saying that in private.
Right.
You know, you can go and not even just that. You can word it differently so that the media doesn't make the media's job so easy to just go back to what you said.
But the cold part about it is the media didn't make no big deal about it because that's when Ben Simmons just had that bad playoff series. Mm-hmm. So nobody made a big deal about it. But
yeah, because nobody didn't think that it would get to this point. They just thought it was a comment and it just keep on going. Mm-hmm. No, little did we know that was beginning of the end. Mm-hmm. You know, and from Ben Simmons' point, you know, I've been real critical of Ben Simmons because of that playoff series, which he should be criticized.
No,
for
you
that.
can criticize him for that.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. But throughout all the criticism, I've always said Ben Simmons is not a bad player. You know, don't get me wrong. They're definitely better with him than compared to him not being there. Mm-hmm. And, you know, all the analytics, it proves it. But, you know, the eye test alone. So.
Oh, wait, Ben Simmons hit me in Mark's group chat. He said, yeah, he's doing everything Philly. Eagles, Flyers, Phillies, Meek Mill, Beanie Siegel, State Property.
Gilly the Kid.
We didn't bring up Gilly, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody brings him.
Rocky movies.
But this whole situation could have been avoided if Doc Rivers, you didn't let your ego once again take over and use this dude. He's a good coach, but he has these very idiotic moments. I never said great, I said good. He has these idiotic moments.
That's why he's looking at you, because you said good.
I think he's overrated as a coach.
I have to agree. But there's some people that are good that are overrated. But you really, really need to figure out a way to mend this situation, because all this really could have been avoided if you would have just been a coach and do stuff that coaches are supposed to do.
Yeah, hold on.
You know, and go about this in a way more professional way than you going up there and saying that Ben Simmons isn't a championship point guard. That's where you messed up at. Mm-hmm. And I'll leave the rest of that to y'all.
That kind of goes into my call name, which is the 76ers.
Go ahead, bro.
Not 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I called him out last week.
Yeah, we definitely know what. And this is why. Go ahead, Mark.
Nick said it started with when Doc Rivers said his comments. I'm going to go further than that. It started when they turned down the trade for James Harden. Yes, John.
Last time, so it was done that James Harden was coming to Philly for Ben Simmons, and Daryl Morey said, no. You had the deal done. Deal was done. Everything I read, the deal was done. Ben Simmons knew he was going to Houston, and you was going to get James Harden. Okay. Go ahead, Mark.
I think that's the beginning of the end. I think that's where the morale went. And remember I said in the playoffs, I think if Ben Simmons would go to a different team, you will see a different type of aggressive, offensively from him. I just don't think he wants to be in Philly, especially after that trade was supposed to happen and it didn't go through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Ben probably felt like, okay, I'm not wanted here, so
yeah,
I'm forcing my way out after this year.
Yeah, I agree. And it's sad because, as a this off being if I was a Philly fan,
Right.
I would be very upset about this whole situation because
Wilbon said that this morning. He said
they went through so much, and they really trusted the process.
Yeah, it's karma.
Yeah, and for you to do your fans like that, oh man! If Philly don't even make it to a finals appearance with Joel Embiid on their team, this right here will be looked back at as, it's already looking bad, as one of like the biggest what the hell were you doing moments in sports.
Can I make an announcement?
Go ahead.
Jack Nicholson is at the Laker game. It's official.
Oh yeah.
Jack Nicholson is at the Laker game. So just want to be clear. Uncle Jack is in the house. You got anybody else, bro? Before we get to the teams,
Stephen A. Smith. I'm not going into details about that right now, but
cut the beat.
we got
You brought it up, yeah.
Cut the beat.
But y'all know how I feel about him in our group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I got your pedal on the
At Sports For You Podcast or at Hi I'm Mark if you want to know the real details of why Mark does not like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, I'm not going into details. I'm not talking bad about no more black men on here. So
let's get to the teams. Can I start? Go ahead. Drop the beat again.
Do your thing.
I got to start with my Broncos. I'm going to start with Vic Fangio. Gave up. He went for 2 unnecessary challenges.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
And left us with 1 timeout in the 4th quarter. I don't know what defense was you playing where you had Ronald Darby just give Henry Ruggs just time to burn him. Pause. I don't know. And I'm giving this more credit to rookie Alex Leatherwood, pause, for what the job he did on Von Miller.
Yeah, he did a great job on Von Miller.
But I'm going to say this.
I'm not even about to lie.
I'm going to say this. You a defensive guru, make that adjustment. Next person I'm calling the Broncos is Teddy Bridgewater. What was that he threw on 4th down? What was that interception he threw on 4th down?
The one to Maury?
Yes. No, the first one. In the 1st quarter.
Oh, the one
on the 4th and 1.
That was who got that pick? That was
It was linebacker or somebody. It don't matter. He threw an interception on 4th down.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was bad. And he threw the Maury pick. Don't even get me started.
That might have been the worst one.
Because Cortland Sutton was nowhere near. Cortland Sutton was over here hanging with us, and he's over there hanging out with us, man. He wasn't even.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't.
And that's another thing. What's up with the chemistry with him and Cortland Sutton? You also have chemistry with your number 1 receiver. I know Jerry Jeudy's coming back, but still, Cortland Sutton's the number 1 receiver on that squad. Period.
Yeah.
Get it going.
Baker Mayfield has that same problem.
Yeah, and that guy should be getting traded.
Odell might be in Green Bay.
That's what Stephen A. Smith said.
Oh, I've changed my pick then.
He said, since he said it, he said that the Chiefs, the Packers, I forget he said somebody else.
What the hell the Chiefs need him for? They just got Josh Gordon. They better figure out how to use him.
By the way, where should Odell go?
Green Bay.
Green Bay, honestly.
Him and Devontae Adams would be absolutely unfair. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If that trade happens, Green Bay should most definitely be the favorites to go to the Super Bowl.
They'll find a way not to get there though.
They always do.
Baltimore. Why wouldn't Baltimore trade for him?
Because they don't throw enough.
Because even though they have a quarterback who's top 10 in passing this year.
Who's the number 2 receiver in Cincinnati?
They're not trading them in Cincinnati though.
They're definitely not trading to Cincinnati.
That'd be crazy.
There's no way in the world. Trades like that only happen in the AFC North. That's the only division I know that trade within their division for some apparent reason, or players don't lead that division. They love that division so much.
I'm just trying to figure out a place for Odell to go where he can actually be Odell.
Anywhere but Cleveland.
Yeah, or just not have Baker Mayfield as your quarterback.
The Raiders will mind him.
You can go to both.
You shouldn't have nobody to call on the Raiders.
Yes, the hell I do.
Who?
I'm calling out John Gruden.
Oh wow. And this put an end to the John Gruden talk forever.
Check this out.
Weezy's in the house.
What's the main thing I've been saying about the Raiders for the past 2 years about our play calling? It's terrible, right?
Yeah.
Predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it look predictable last week?
No, I didn't.
Did it look like we figured out a way to use Henry Ruggs? Did it look like the running game worked a little bit better? Don't get me wrong. I'm not, even though it's against the Broncos defense isn't terrible.
I know, it was Sunday, but yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying, because the offense didn't look predictable. Greg Olsen, he's calling the plays now, which I've been saying he should have been doing probably for like the past 8 NFL weeks.
By the way, he was Derek Carr's coordinator his rookie year.
He was Derek Carr's coordinator the year he got hurt when we went to the playoffs.
By the way, look at these guys. What if these guys were on the team together?
Who was that?
Zach LaVine and Zion.
That'd be crazy. That'd be a lot of dunks going on.
Zion got traded to Chicago.
Let's not talk about that right now. Hold on. But yeah, John Gruden and his predictable play calling, it makes me. I want to see how the play calling. I already know how Greg Olsen called plays, but more people gonna see how Greg Olsen called plays. Greg Olsen is aggressive, and it looked like Derek Carr. It looked like it was like natural. It didn't look like he was over there walking on eggshells like how it is with Gruden.
Right.
So if Gruden was the reason why this offense got held back, I'm gonna be extremely upset over the next few weeks. But I'm cool. What'd he say?
That Calm app got Brian quick releasing trades. Let me download this joint real quick.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Come on. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay, CJ, I see you.
But yeah, I'm definitely doing that. John Gruden, this is the last time I'm gonna be talking about you, unless some other stuff you get blamed for again. What you talk about on Instagram. If y'all want to holler at me about that, because I'm gonna talk about this on air.
All right, let me do my college football thing, and then I know Mark wants to say about the Bills.
I don't.
Well, I know but I'm still gonna let you talk about the Bills, because then we got to talk about the Dodgers and the Braves.
The great Leslie Frazier's defense.
Vol fans, Vol Nation.
Oh yeah.
Cut the beat. So we got to explain what happened. Be better.
Here, John.
Thank you, brother.
Here, Nick.
Appreciate that, man.
So the reason why I'm calling out my fellow members of All Nation, because it got ugly during the game, near the end of the game against Ole Miss.
Unnecessarily too.
So obviously we lost the game because we missed the play on 4th down. We was a yard short. So that's what happens. We got Tennessee fans throwing water bottles, all types of debris.
No.
And mustard. Bottles of mustard onto the field.
Where'd they get those from?
That's where I was about to go. Where in the world do you get all these mustard bottles from? They don't give these away at games.
First of all, how does that get past security? Isn't that don't they treat that like contraband or something? What are y'all doing? Was in the South, so I'm not shocked.
Look, and it was Heinz mustard. The mustard all of us have in our freaking refrigerators.
Come on, I mean,
I'm not even about to go there to how they could have snuck it in there, but
and then I got to bring up someone threw a golf ball at Lane Kiffin.
Somebody threw it was a few of them thrown. It was all type of stuff thrown out there. It was ridiculous.
Where you get a golf ball from?
I don't know, man.
Man, look, all I'm saying is I don't know how they sneaking this stuff in there, but it's definitely a pause.
They definitely got some contraband going on in Knoxville. But please, be better.
Yeah.
We lost. Now you're giving people to talk about how we're like the bottom feeders of the SEC. And now we go to Alabama Saturday as a 25-point underdog.
Throw some mustard at them.
27.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no, throw that at them.
Yeah, no. They're already mad. They're still mad because they lost to A&M.
They might win by 75.
So now,
yeah, y'all need to get them no added motivation for nothing.
So I'm gonna go to the Dodgers. I'm gonna let Mark have the Bills and the Braves. Mm-hmm. Chris Taylor. Next time Cody Bellinger hits a ball out the infield, just keep running. We won today, so I'm gonna let it go. We still got 2 more games. We got 2 more games back at Dodger Stadium tomorrow on Thursday. Let's get these W's, Dodgers. Just run. And Dave, Andrew Freeman, don't get cute. Should not have pitched Julio. I'm done.
Touche.
Okay, Mark.
Will a real Leslie Frazier defense please stand up?
And they did, and they showed out.
34 points last night.
But it wasn't even just the 34 points. It's how they got to 34 points. Dog, 11 people on defense. Now, I know Derrick Henry's 385 pounds, and he run a 4.3. I get it. But all y'all professionals, right?
Yes, sir.
All y'all get paid to tackle right? We not even touching this dude.
I have a theory as to why Derrick Henry looks so good in the NFL.
Why?
It's because the linebackers are smaller. Really think about it. I'm not dissing him, saying, but really think about it. The linebackers are smaller now. There's linebackers out there that are like 6'2".
Like Jamal Adams.
Don't get Nick started on that.
All right,
Yo,
I'll give you a prime example.
it's funny because the listeners don't know.
Yeah, y'all just don't know, man.
Hey, Jamal Adams is trash. I don't care what nobody says.
He's being nice. He's being.
This dude is garbage, bro. He is one of the more horrible safeties I've seen, and I understand that sometimes these strong safeties they're extra linebackers on the field. But bruh, you're a legit linebacker. Just go ahead and play Rover.
What?
Rover.
Oh. All right.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know what you thought I said. Yeah, but yeah, he's definitely. Look, I understand his talent as a football player. He's definitely a good football player, but as a safety, this dude is trash. That's all I gotta say about him.
All right, Mark, go ahead and talk to your Braves.
Wait, I'm not done with the Bills yet.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We had a possession where it was 4th and 2.
Are you talking about the final possession?
Oh, no, I haven't got there yet.
Oh, wow.
It was 4th and 2. Tennessee has the ball, and you let Levi Wallace 1-on-1 with A.J. Brown.
The man who I picked to lead the NFL in receptions, by the way.
Well, it was safe to say that they got that 4th down. They got 15 yards on it.
You can't give up 15 yards on a 4th and 2.
And they wouldn't have scored that drive. Now, the last possession of the game.
Oh, boy.
Are you talking about the quarterback sneak?
It should have been a touchdown on the kickoff return. Number 9 didn't have to hold.
I hate.
That was
Oh
brutal.
my God, yo! I swear to you, I was just telling the homies this the other day. I hate penalties on special teams because they affect the game so much.
McKenzie took that one to the house.
Yeah, he took it to the
That
house.
was to the crib, and it gets called back. Oh man, that's never good.
And on that 3rd down, I do think Josh Allen actually got the 1st down. But here we are, 4th and less than a yard, with 22 seconds left, and we go for it.
Oh man,
I would have just took the points. And I get the aggressive play calling of Brian Daboll, but
you cannot look.
It's 13 seconds left in the game. You gotta be smart.
Not even just that. On any possession, if your defense isn't, if your defense been playing good the past few weeks, and your defense is not playing up to par as they usually been, you really can't leave the game into your defense's hands.
Facts.
That's why you got to take those points because you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I think that was a play. I think that's what they was thinking is because we didn't stop them at all in the second half. They scored on 7 straight possessions.
Yikes.
They scored on what?
7 straight possessions.
Yikes.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So they probably was thinking, well, we haven't stopped them, so go for the win. But my thing is, even if you get the 1st down, you only got one play.
One play. And did y'all have a timeout at that time?
No, one.
So if y'all got the 1st down, you have to call the timeout and trust.
That's what I said. One play.
That's too many what ifs.
That's too many what ifs. It's not like you even went for a play that would have got you a touchdown.
Nah, yeah.
And we seen Josh Allen do 3 quarterback sneaks that game. He got negative -1 yard on all the quarterback sneaks. And this is the play we call. Come on, man. But, all right, that's enough of that. I'm not gonna kill Buffalo because we still 4-2.
Tennessee's offense looks a lot different when they have both of their receivers out there.
They look a lot different when they play against Buffalo.
I'm just saying in general.
We'll see how good they look against
Yeah.
Kansas City. Watch they don't look that good. Watch.
Kansas City defense is terrible too.
Watch. I'm just telling you, watch they don't look that good against Kansas City.
I'm telling you, the defense is terrible too.
So's Buffalo's.
I mean, at least y'all got one of the best interior defensive linemen playing on the outside.
I really do. I mean, y'all defense, y'all got one of the best corners in football.
Bruh.
We got the weakest cornerback in football. See how that balances out?
I could name a corner that's most definitely weaker than him.
No, he not.
Well, we benched Kyle Fuller for Ronald Darby, and we see how that turned out.
See, Kyle Fuller should have just came to Buffalo.
He should have went to the Raiders.
But the Braves, yeah. All right, I'm done.
Mark is overreacting. The Braves lost today to the Dodgers in Game 3, 6-5. They were.
There's no overreacting.
That's no overreacting.
Let me explain.
He has most definitely a reason why. They were up.
Okay, let me explain.
It's not like y'all won the game straight out.
Let me explain. Corey Seager hit a 2-run homer to start it off, and then Mark's Braves scored 5 unanswered runs in the 4th inning, between the 4th and the 5th inning. And in the 7th and in the 8th inning came around, and Cody Bellinger took a 3-1 homer to the house, followed by a RBI double from Mookie Betts, and the Dodgers won 6-5.
So as we're up, we lose that game. Kind of remnants of.
And he's saying this is remnants of last year when the Dodgers and Braves met in the NLCS in the bubble. The Braves were up 2-0 in the series. Dodgers won Game 3 handily, but the Braves won Game 4 and was up 3-1, and the Dodgers came back and won the NLCS in 7 games.
It's all good. I kind of understand where you're coming from.
So
I'm scarred with 3-1 for the rest of my life.
Well,
Thanks to Doc Rivers.
As I said before, the A stand for almost.
and ladies and gentlemen, that's calling out names. All right, final words to our squads. I've already gave my words to Tennessee. Don't cover the point spread. Be competitive. I do not want to hear you guys losing by 25 or 20.
But you want them to cover the point spread, right? You want Tennessee to cover.
Well, be competitive. Do not lose by 25 points, please.
I'm gonna put a $10 bet on that.
Please.
He missed the dunk.
I put a $10 bet down. I might get like $500 if y'all cover.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
But to the Broncos, Thursday night.
Go ahead.
We got a short turnaround, so hurry up. I mean, they're going to be shorthanded. No Kareem Hunt. Yeah, Steph. Wow, Steph got hung. Pause.
What?
To the Broncos, we got a short turnaround going to Thursday. They have no Kareem Hunt, no Nick Chubb, no Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah.
That's another one of those
probably
small linebackers I just finished telling you all about. He's like
Baker
210.
Mayfield has a torn labrum in his non-throwing shoulder. Go win the game. Von Miller said he's going to annihilate whoever is the right tackle or for the Cleveland Browns.
No, he's not.
Too bad Russ can't shoot.
Ooh.
Oh God, here we go. Wiggins, yeah.
Wiggins.
By the way, Avery Bradley's back with the Lakers.
I don't know how he's gonna get PT when the season start going.
Huh?
I don't know how he's gonna get PT when the season start going.
I think he should start. I think he should start over Bazemore because he knows offense. He knows what.
At 2?
Well, he would. I mean, he's probably. I guess you have to go with Bazemore because Bazemore's his length is. He has more length. Pause on the defensive end, and they're both good defenders. Well, there was no way getting that. Oh, that was no way getting out of that accident. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. But the Broncos don't win, or else fire Vic Fangio, Pat Shermer, Trayvon Miller to trade deadline, and let's just go. Mark, what you got to say for your Bills?
We on bye. Both Bills and Georgia on bye week this week.
Oh, you're lucky. That's right. Because someone I know has Emmanuel Sanders in the fantasy league.
Now I just have to sit through this excruciating Braves Dodger series.
By the way, Dodgers, let's get this wins. Sorry, Mark. Let's get this wins. Let's get these wins. Shout out to Bazemore. He just got that. Nick?
Yeah.
What do you want to say to the Raiders and SC, man?
We'll start with SC. SC, please. I'm begging y'all. I don't beg. Please don't get dog walked by Notre Dame. If you're just going to lose, just go ahead and make it competitive. Do not get dog walked. Because, man, y'all have this bad tendency of getting just ran up out of here fast.
B got the San Jose Shark shirt? He was 9.
Yeah.
He just airballed the dunk?
Yeah, because Bazemore got number 9.
Should have made him change his number. SC, let's go out there. This is our rivals. It's a rivalry, and it's a big game. And we've had a bad season so far, a horrible season. This could be something to highlight a bad year. Every once in a while, the teams have these bad years, these really bad years, but they get like these wins within that season. That's like, okay, we had the season wasn't as good as we thought it was. We played competitive against this team. We beat this team surprisingly. Stuff like that. Or at least let this be a building point of, okay, let's get this team up out of here and build upon something, because we still have action if we can just get some couple of W's rolling. We still have some action going into the championship game for the Pac-12
and for the Raiders.
Let's build upon this win. We got a nice little game coming up for us. We should go ahead and get Philly up out of here. Philly's been. Luckily for us, we can't stop the run that good ourselves. But luckily for us, Philly doesn't know how to run the ball for some apparent reason. Even though they have a good running back, they don't run the ball over there. So hopefully they continue that, and we don't let Jalen Hurts kill us, because I don't want us that mobile quarterback crap to go ahead and kill us. But he played for Alabama, so we should be all right.
By the way, I'd be mad if I had Miles Sanders on a fantasy team.
Oh man, I know somebody who does, and they're not happy at all.
So before we hand on out here is rapid fire real quick. If you had a chance to get one of the jobs, USC or LSU, we'll get into more of it next week. Not with the Coach O stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got a chance, USC or LSU?
SC.
All right.
I'm not even saying that because I'm biased. I'll explain why next week.
Yeah. So we'll talk about next week, because obviously I still say SC. Okay. I know a lot of people are saying LSU, but come on, dude.
It's only because LSU's in the SEC.
That's pretty much it.
That's the only reason why I can think of.
But by the way, LSU called Joe Brady. And we're going to head on out of here, and we'll recap Week 7 of the NFL. We'll recap Week 8 in college football. We'll also recap opening week of the NBA season. We'll recap the 75 NBA's 75th anniversary team. The other 50 names will be released tomorrow on ESPN, and then Thursday on TNT. By the way, have y'all got a chance to watch the NBA today yet?
I seen some of it earlier.
I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
By the way, shout out to Malik Andrews. Salute.
Shout out to Anthony Davis and LeBron.
Yeah, they're killing. And then, by the way, new ESPN coverage starts tomorrow. Greeny, Wilbon, Stephen A. and Jalen at the Garden. Knicks, Celtics. Followed by Suns, Nuggets. Pause.
Russell Westbrook is 1 for 7.
By the way, Mark just gave me an ugly. I'm not watching that show. But we'll talk about all that next week. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe to Townhouse Media. If you're watching on Facebook, like Sports for You, Townhouse Media on Facebook. And obviously, if you listen digitally, Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Verbal. We'll be back at it next week to recap all of that. Hope you have a good sports week. Enjoy opening night. What's up?
Top of the 8th, Houston and Boston, they're tied up with 2.
And that's going on right now, Game 4 in Fenway.
Yep.
Shout out to Kike, by the way. So we're going to head on out of here. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank you in the comments. Lisa, Kenzie, Powerfather was in there. Mo, everybody who was in the comments who participated tonight. We thank y'all. Solid Mo, yeah, Solid Pod, always, man. And thank y'all again for hopping on IG Live with us. We might do it again real soon. Just stay tuned.
Most definitely.
The Sports Review Podcast on Instagram and on Facebook. We out. Peace.